Okay, this is interesting. So it turns out I can't rotate the camera once I start. So this one doesn't auto-rotate, so you're kind of like stuck, I gather. There's a little icon in the corner that says it looks like the little auto-rotate, but Alright, hold on, I'm gonna stop and start about the screen rotation. You can't unzoom it. What the heck? Ah, no! I don't want to do that. What the heck are you doing? rotate this a little, shall we? These rounds are warming you out, man. It's slower. Alright, I'm pretty sure my 3 minutes is almost up for the next round. What does it say?
How's that? Is that better? I don't think it was muted the whole time. I don't think it was muted the whole time, but I ran away from the phone and I think it disconnected. I gotta check my light. I don't pay attention to my light. But thanks for the extra rest. I needed it. I have to do another round here. This is my sixth or seventh round. I think it's my sixth. And I will say this, my energy level is plummeting fast. All right, taking an extra 3 minutes, or extra minute and a half, or extra 2 minutes rest. I mean, I kind of got into my, boxing for cardio is an excellent, awesome. I think of boxing as the upper body's version of running. It's the upper body's impact training. So some people don't like to do impact stuff because it kind of works the joints or whatever. But if you use proper form and use the muscles correctly, like for running and upper body, you should be fine. You shouldn't have too much, what do you call it? Joint issues, hips, knees, that kind of thing. Same goes for boxing. Keep your wrists good and secure. Make sure you're not letting them flop so you don't injure your wrists. Stay on your toes so that when you pivot to try to get some power, you're not twisting and working your knees too much. You get a little bit of impact just from doing a little bit of running feel. Because if you're staying light on your toes like you should, to be honest, I like to do multiple things for cardio. Jump rope. I like to do jump rope, swimming, running, biking. I get them all in there. In a month, I try to do at least 2 or 3 of each throughout the month. Now, I don't stream most of them because if I run outside, obviously, you can't stream that really. It's too difficult. And running and biking inside, unless I have something to talk about, it can be quite boring. Plus, I don't work as hard if I'm streaming on cardio because you can talk while you're doing that. It's like even here, I don't talk too much between rounds or during rounds because I'm focusing on the actual boxing. Okay, so they say that runners, what I've heard is that there's studies that state that runners have some really good, runners and weightlifters both have a pretty decent bone density. Okay, runners tend to have the most dense leg muscles or leg bones in their legs. And that's a lot because the impact. Your body's training itself and getting tougher. It's just like those monks who, you know, they punch and kick and they do bare-fisted stuff on stick dummies. And those tend to be, over time, their muscles, their bones, everything gets tougher and more resilient because they're more dense. It's the same thing when you start getting like boxing in there. That impact, you know, it does wear on your bones and your tendons and everything. But if you do it enough, you start getting, you know, your muscles. As long as you don't injure yourself and end up regressing because of the recovery times too much, do it enough, you just kind of build up the upper body's bone density. So it's the impact stuff that builds up the bone density in time. And you got to make sure you get your. It's like any supplement thing, you gotta make sure you get your calcium and such, because that's what your body uses to build and create better bones. Weightlifting helps as well, because it's, you know, that pressure, and it builds up bone density as well. But impact sports, not talking about like football where, you know, every so often you get pummeled by somebody. I'm talking about steady, repetitive impacts. Now, again, I don't recommend running when you're using a heel-toe strike, because that impact goes to your knees and your hips, and impact on your joints, not as good as impact on your other bones. You want your muscles to catch yourself, take those impacts, and kind of tighten up on the bones. So that's what happens when your muscles are working. They basically tense up and they put pressure on the bones, you know, at their impact, you know, because on the tendons and whatever else, that impact just kind of reverberates and the muscles kind of, you know, keep pulling on those bones. And in time, they start to get more dense and more resilient. You know, of course, nothing's foolproof, but when you do impact sports, running, boxing, things like that, you know, low impact is good for your knees and hips and stuff, because there's no impact, there's no shock pressure on the joints. But if you're doing things with the proper form and you keep your body limber, you'll actually find that in time you're stronger and you'll have good bone density as you get older. You know, jumping rope, another good impact sport, if you can do it. I'm pretty bad at it. I get on rolls where I can do 150, 200, and other times I can't do 10. I see people jumping rope and doing it barefoot, and I'm like, wow, this rope has a steel cable inside of it. If I'm doing it barefoot and I miss, it kind of hurts. Smacks your foot. And then if you just smack your foot just a little bit, throws the whole rope off, and it smacks you in the back of the head afterwards. And trust me, as small and tiny as this thing is, with that steel cable inside, it's pretty, you feel it. I think I've done pretty much my goal for today. I'm going to finish this 3-minute roundup, get a couple more abs lunges in there, or ab rollers, and then we'll probably have to call it, because we started a weekly, or a daily meeting that starts an hour earlier than they used to. So now we've gone from 9:30 starts to our meeting day to 8:30 starts. Which means I have to get done a lot earlier if I want to take a shower and stuff. Get to my desk so I can take my meeting. I don't know if my arms go wider and I lose it, or they go narrower. What it is that suddenly breaks my momentum. And then I try to switch feet, try to go to the 1 foot thing, and I totally lose it. Okay, that's how I have to do it. Let's see what we have with time. It's my time, 7:40. Time for me to call it. Did my 40 minutes of workout, 6 or 7 rounds of boxing, a little bit of abs, a little bit of jump rope. A long way to go to actually be in shape. I mean, in those areas. I was struggling with the boxing for a bit there. Getting pretty tired. But I did have a more cardio-esque average heart rate. I got that up to 128, so at least it wasn't, weightlifting levels. Typically, with my cardio workouts, I prefer to be in the 140s, so still wasn't terribly great. But boxing is kind of a hybrid cardio workout. So, oops. Nope. Okay, I have no idea. I don't know how to turn this off. I thought I could just hold it down, but then it starts going into these. Yeah, it'll go off on its own, I guess. It'll figure it out. But so boxing is kind of a hybrid between weightlifting and just regular cardio. Same as because of the impact, there's a lot more power involved in it than say running. It's like the I think boxing is closer to sprinting in terms of running than it is to now if you're doing light shadow boxing. I don't want to say shadow. Shadow means you don't hit anything, but just light, like jabbing, not trying to ever get any real power out of it. That's closer to jogging, right? If you're trying to get full power, you're going to burn out. You're going to burn more energy, just like sprinting does, except you just can't do it as long. So if you're doing boxing and you're doing a good workout, you're going to do a little bit of both. You're going to do some slow, easy, just kind of keep moving cardio stuff, and then you can also get in some rounds of high power, high speed you can't do for very long, but you're going to get a lot more rounded results, right? Hey, so thanks for coming by, KDW. Could we? Kids don't do. Oh. Kids don't dawdle weekly. I don't know. It actually sounds like your KDDW sounds like because a radio station. Most of them start with K, KPLZ, KNDW, KGNW. All these different stuff. A radio or a television station. That's what it sounds like. Okay, well, enough of that. Hey, thanks for stopping by. And hey, if you're into miniatures, and you've heard this before, but if anybody else comes by and watches these, hey, check out the That's Casey Mage page and follow us on Facebook under Active Minds Games. You can check out videos and pictures on Instagram and YouTube for Active Minds Games. And hey, if you just like watching somebody play solo board games, in this case it's Frosthaven, check out my YouTube or Twitch, I guess, under Active Minds Gamer, and you can see some of the adventures I've been having with Frosthaven right now. Who knows what else I'll try out? But hey, till next time, stay fit, stay healthy. Goodbye.